From the very beginning, the families who lived there had a part in helping to shape it and to set up the policies that governed it. And we were the I guess you would call us the enablers, because we worked with helping them to do what they had to do.
You go in and you see these brick homes and this wonderful little community of cul-de-sacs, and you say, you know, this is just one of the most impressive projects that you could ever imagine, being the brainchild of the National Council of Negro Women. And I can imagine how proud the individuals there are who live there.
It was a beautiful community, one of the most beautiful communities of Gulfport.
I moved in and the children was quite excited. We didn't even have a telephone. They didn't even have the lines laid out here. I didn't care because it was a nice place. It was up and coming.
August 29th changed the whole scope of things in 2005 for this neighborhood and for this coastal community as a whole.
They showed this lady that lived around the corner from us, and she was in a boat. And she was in the front of the Boys and Girls Club leaving out in a boat, so we knew.
But when we came back in and came to my house, I think I went into like a state of shock because I didn't expect to find what I found. You know, we had been through approximately 4 hurricanes, you know, including Camille, and always came back, and the only thing that really needed to be done was to have the electricity restored, you know. And when I came in this time, like I said, was so much damage in there.
And as a result of Katrina, between the flooding and the wind damage, many homes in that community have been left uninhabitable.
Oh Lord, the ceiling falling, Jesus. Oh God. Oh Lord, have mercy. Oh.
What happens if you wake up the next day and your house is gone and you have no resources, no food, no clothes, no access to anything? What would you want someone who is a neighbor to do for you?
A lot of the homes, of course, had been rebuilt by agencies, a variety of different agencies, right after the storm, but things that they didn't address were the issues that had been, I guess, not clearly defined at the time, and that was the problem with the electrical and the problem with mold in the houses. And so basically they kind of covered that up and rebuilt the houses, and the homeowner sits in their chair and looks about and says, oh, they've got their home back finally. And then Habitat and the Lutherans walk in, and we have to explain to them why they have to have their home rebuilt again.
You can understand that they thought that their house has gotten back together, they can move on with their life, but now we're coming in now having to take those beautiful, freshly painted walls out again. And that in itself, just trying to get them to grasp the idea of those walls coming out again, is very traumatic for these families. So how y'all like it at your new place where you are?
It's okay.
It's all right.
It's not like home.
I know it's not. I know it's not.
I can't wait to get back in my house. Okay, we were planning on coming back to live in the trailer while our house is being repaired. But because he's had heart and lung problems, the doctor advised us not to come back into the trailer, you know. So now here we have to go, and we're paying the two. Right at this point, we're going to have to pay 2 mortgage, you know, well, a rent and a mortgage, and we simply cannot afford it on a fixed income.
We need volunteers and we need resources. You know, people can't come, you know, send some funds.
I mean, right now, we will finish approximately 50 homes together with the Habitat joint venture we're on. I would guess there's probably between 80 and 100 homes that still need the same work done out here. We need the support. We need skilled labor. We need dollars to provide groups like the Lutherans here to continue to work in the neighborhood and finish off the rest of those homes and get them done right. It certainly is going to take a good deal of money to finish off the neighborhood, and you know, we need it now, not not a year from now.
This is not an exercise in economic development. It's not just building a house. It's restoring a community and the people who are in it.
This community needs a hand up, not a hand out. There's plenty of work still to be done. We have seniors, a lot of seniors that's much older and sickly, and they are tired. They need work on their home. They need more funds. They need more help.
I think that Forest Heights is just an example of what can happen to any individual who falls a little bit on hard times. And I think it's incumbent, it's a duty that each of us has to respond to this call.
I'm encouraged when I see that that they are hurting, they are concerned, they are suffering, but they are still determined to move ahead. And as you know, when the people decide what they want to do, things happen. And I feel that whatever we can do now, whatever we can bring into their hands is worth it.